Cancer, how you doing? So we're here to do your reading. We're looking into the shadow. They're saying straight away, sorry, as soon as I turn on this camera, I start getting messages. They're saying shadow period, or shadow side. So looking for a shadow, like there seems to be a shadow. They're saying on someone's lung seems to be a shadow. Okay, it feels like iron lung. Okay, so it's something to do with China. Okay. Something to do with China. Now this was in another reading to do with China, because all I kept saying is China, and I think that was in an Aries reading. I can't remember. Something to do with China. Now, why this is relating to me of why I've just gone okay, because what that was is that the person that was actually stealing my videos was an actual Cancerian reading, and it was somewhere it had Chinese writing on it. Okay, so definitely because part of your channel messages was digging into someone's history. So I've got to calm down a little bit, because it's probably going to take this video as well. So they're saying something's going to be taken down, or someone's trying to take someone down. It feels like I'm just going to take you down. I'm 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 going to take you down. Something is like repetitive, and it seems to be like taking things down. It's like I'm taking it down. I'm taking this down. I'm also taking that down too. So if I didn't explain, we go over these, and then we go over a tarot card reading. Okay, if people are very sensitive, then this is going to be a very sensitive reading, because we're looking into a shadow side. Okay, the shadow side of you versus them. So we start channeling, and then we do a tarot card reading. Okay, but also I'm picking up like shadows. Something's been taken down and taken down. That's what they keep saying. But definitely I'm picking up China. They keep saying something to do like China. We're taking China down. We're taking something to do with that. Okay, because I heard, this was what I heard, and this is honest. I heard someone's misting or misty, but misting is something to do with like I don't know what it is, but I think that there's some kind of addiction that someone's misting. Okay, I've got no idea, but I'm picking up like someone's missed again. It's like, I missed again. Like, so I've missed again, and then I've missed again, and I've missed again, and I've missed again, and I've missed again. Someone's trying to hit this deadline of something, right? And it's kind of like I've missed again, and I've missed again, and I've missed my deadline again, I've missed my deadline again, I've missed my deadline again. But I definitely heard what I wrote down for you. Someone's finding out, and then history, and I put mystery, and then it was misting. The first one was misting, and then it went into history. Like someone's digging into someone's history to try and find something out. Now, a lot of you, that could well be to do with like medical history, because it could have a lot to do with pharmaceuticals, because I'm picking up a farmer, an actual farmer, and farmland, an actual farming. They're saying farming, but pharmaceuticals, that someone's looking into suing someone. Okay, I'm definitely picking up China, okay, because I'm picking up Sue. Okay, Sue Lin, I'm picking up Sue Lin, but I'm also picking up suing, like I'm suing, and I'm trying to sue, and I'm trying to sue, and I'm trying to sue. It feels like Rita and Sue Bob too. It's like Rita and Sue Bob too. I think that someone has a big Libra energy in you, because I'm picking up two. Okay, so it feels like I'm suing, and I'm suing, and I'm suing. It's like, well, we're gathering all of this stuff, but we're gathering everyone's history. It's like we're taking down notes, we're taking this person's history, and we're taking this person's history, because I'm picking up that someone is really in the, I heard someone is right up my nose. That's what I heard. Okay, that they are definitely saying something to do with like drugs and alcohol, that someone is self-medicating, and it's something like something is right up my nose. That's what they're saying. Okay, now I heard that someone is also really on someone's case, because I'm picking up like I'm in someone's case, and I'm in someone's case. They're also saying like a briefcase to do with like money or letters or something, and I'm in someone's case, and I'm trying to crack this case, and I'm trying to crack the case, I'm trying to crack the case. This is like a lawyer or solicitor or someone that's suing somebody, and it's to do with, I'm going to go to the solicitors, I'm going to go to the lawyers, and I'm also trying to, you could even work there, right? You could even work there. But for a lot of you, it's really coming across that someone is really on your case. Okay, now thanks for taking my stuff, and I am completely on your case, because you should have had probably 58 copyright complaints by now, so you've probably had a lot of your channels taken down. But again, I'm picking up that someone's trying to take someone down, like they're in your history. So if you are a tarot card reader, or you have a tarot or a channel or anything like that, make sure that you check your copyrights, because your copyright, because I keep picking up that someone's trying to copy something. It's a bit like a copycat. I'm also picking up possible Gemini energy, but I'm picking up copycat. Like, there's this cat. Okay, I'm also hearing like something is because I heard double concern, like bypass, and an operation of a bypass operation as well. Now I'm picking up like I'm bypassing stuff, and I'm bypassing, but it feels like I'm just passing, and it's like, oh, I think someone's trying to really get into your energy, and they're really trying to get to you, and it's like they're bypassing me. It's like, or it's something is on this journey, and it's on a bypass, okay, and it's a stop off. It's like someone stops off on this journey home. Okay, I don't know why this person is stopping off on the way home. It's like, because I can see this bypass, okay, and someone's driving and they stop off at this place, and then they get something, and then they continue on their journey on their way home, okay, and they stop this bypass. They're saying something gets stopped on the bypass. Now, some of you, if you are misting or anything, I don't know who, I'm standing on eggshells with people again, but if you are what do you call it, if you are misting or like drinking or anything like that, someone could well get stopped on the bypass. Okay, so if you are drinking and driving, be careful, because I am giving you spirit messages. They're saying if you are, be careful, you will be stopped on the bypass, because there is really someone that's trying to stop someone. Like, I'm just trying to stop you, and I'm trying to stop you, and I'm trying to stop you. In your energy, Cancer, you've got to be very careful, because someone is trying to stop you. It's like, I'm just trying to stop you. Whatever you do, I'm trying to stop you. It's like, I've got you this, because it feels like someone's playing chess, okay? And they're maneuvering pieces around, and they're watching, and they're analysing stuff, and they're going over it, and it's like, I'm just making a manoeuvre here, and then I'm making a manoeuvre there, but I have to be very careful, and I'm making a manoeuvre here, but I also have to be very careful. But we seem to have this case by case by case, and it seems like this person has got this briefcase, and they're carrying it, and they're dropping off stuff on their way. I'm really picking up like this is some kind of like illegal I'm sorry, Cancer, but like a legal activity that seems to be going on around, like transporting something from here to here, okay? Because they're saying that there's this stopping point that someone has, and my nose is really itching. And when that does, that's normally, signs. But it's like a sign. You see, they're saying that there's this sign, and this person goes past this sign every time. And every time they go past this sign, they stop there. And it's like that they're finding something out. But it seems like that this person is really, really, really on a case. It's like, I'm on this case. Because I feel like it's like a private eye detective, of like someone's really detecting something, but they're private. It's private to someone, but which means that they're not saying it to someone. Meaning like it's private, it's private, it's private, and it's private. That's all they keep saying. And it's also to do with someone's privates as well, as what they're saying. Something to do with someone's privates. Okay. Some of okay, it depends on, because I'm seeing a man, okay, and I'm seeing someone stopping off at like a bit like a Bates motel, like it's a Bates motel, okay, and it's a motel, and someone's driving home, and it's a motel, and they're doing something at this motel, and then they come, or because it's like I'm hearing Montel or Monty or Montreal, something to do with Montreal, someone lives in Montreal, okay. But they travel from Montreal. It's like I'm traveling from Montreal, and I'm traveling here, and I'm stopping off at all of these hotels, okay, and I'm waiting because sorry, I'm getting really wound up for your channel messages. I do apologise, Cancer, if I'm freaking you out a little, but I have to give them over. Okay, now okay, I've got it. I see red in something, another reading, like I see red, and I see China in my hands, and I see blood in my hands, and that was another reading, okay? I don't want to freak people out, but it's a little bit like someone is transporting pharmaceuticals to do with medical history of lungs, livers, because I picked it up, a Chianti. That's what I picked up, a Chianti. That's what that was for. Has anybody been catching up on my readings lately? Something to do with like a Chianti or an auntie and a Chianti. And now it's saying to me that it's something to do with that someone is transporting like illegal stuff to do with like like someone needs a heart transplant or someone needs a liver transplant or something like that, but someone's looking into doing it illegally, that they're actually trying to buy something on the stock market, on the same stock market. I'm trying to buy something on the stock market, or I'm trying to buy something on a Pacific market. Now, there is a market apparently out there for this kind of stuff, and someone knows that there's a market out there for this kind of stuff, and they're in it, like they're really in this market. Okay, because it feels like what's that you get here? Supermarket sweep, or they keep saying Sulin or suing or Sulin or something to do with China. Okay, actually China. They keep saying China. China's got this and China's got that. Okay, isn't this feasible? That I think I've seen on the TV. I don't watch the television, I really don't, but I've seen it now and again just to kitschy, or something like that. But isn't America or the world suing China for something that's gone on? I really don't know. I think that's possible. But so if you're from China, there's no like offence to anybody, but well, unless you're the one that's stealing my stuff. But again, there's something that's going on in China, and it's something to do with like suing somebody. Okay, now it's because it's to do with like pharmaceuticals. Some of this is to do with like well, they're really giving some messages now. Some of this is to do with like pharmaceutical of like what do they call it, like the thingy effect, where you give someone something but it's completely watered down, like it's no good, it's just a very weak version of something. Now, if I don't even think this is to do with the coronavirus. Some of it is, but some of it isn't. Some of it is to do with like pharmaceuticals being watered down, and someone's found a market in actually cutting stuff. They're saying that something's being cut, like well, I'm really picking up on pharmaceuticals. That someone's cutting all of these pharmaceuticals and they're chopping it all up, and that some of this is on the illegal market, and some of it is, I'm sorry, but you're looking at psychic medium. If you don't want your life read and it's happening, or you're doing it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to come across I'll pick that name up 3 times, Curry or Carrie, okay? Again, but like coronation, something to do like Coronation Street, which was London, right? Coronation Street, it was shot in London. Ooh, someone was shot in London. Somebody was shot in London. Okay, they're saying that someone shot the sheriff. Sorry, I'm not laughing. I know it's a song, but that's how someone could well be shot in London. That's what they're saying. Someone could be shot in London. Or something is being shot in London. Okay, I can't keep up with all these messages. A shop is being shut, or something is being shut in London. It's kind of like, sorry, shop shut. It's like, I can't give you all of this product and stuff that you want because the shop's shut. Now, some of you in Britain, a shop would be someone that's buying pharmaceuticals and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, yeah, I've got all this stuff, but shop shut, it's closed, I'm not doing it anymore. Or shop shut, it's like I've sold out and everything's shut. Okay, so someone is selling out of all of these pharmaceuticals, or a shop physically that you're working in. It could be something as simple as that. Right, but they're saying that definitely something political of people being sued or something, and it's to do with like people illegally doing stuff for someone out there, to do with like transporting parts of the body, like livers, lungs, all that kind of like someone. It could even be like an ambulance, because I'm picking up like an ambulance, okay, and I can hear this ambulance. And it could be the fact that you do that, and that's why I'm picking it up, okay, as a living. But I'm definitely seeing all of these things being transported, and I'm also picking up people. Like people being transported out, like just like people, just a lot of people all being like deported. It's like, okay, I'm going to report you, and then you're being deported. So someone's being reported, and someone's also being deported. Meaning like they've been told to leave, possibly China or somewhere. It's like, well, you're being told to leave, so you're going to have to go and you're going to have to get out. I'm sorry. That's what someone's saying, as well as another message, that someone's going to be told to get out. Now, some of this is to do with deporting, like someone, because they're definitely saying someone's being reported for something that they're doing. but someone's also taking reports. So they're taking notes and they're taking notes and they're taking notes and they're reporting, but they're reporting it back to someone. That's what I'm saying. In your energy, someone's reporting all of this stuff, like writing it down in a paper or something, newspaper, and they're reporting it all. Like it's a bit like someone that works for the media. I mean, you could work for the media, but also on social media, like someone's taking it all down and then reporting it to someone, saying, yeah, it's this person, they're doing all this, or no. They're coming across as a copycat. That someone's copying something. Okay, thanks. But again, someone's copying something, right? And they're like duplicating it. It's like a doppelganger. Now I picked up on, thank you, Spirit, double concern bypass operation. So now they're getting me to look at doubling, like it's doubling and it's doubling and it's doubling. Now, I'm going to pick up on the person that's taking my stuff. He takes 3 videos. Okay, well, he takes it. He's got the 1 video. So I know he's got that because I've changed the icon to that old video. Cancerian, and it was facial attraction. Okay? And he takes that video and he posts it on 10 different websites. The same one. Sorry if I'm ranting a little bit. But the 10, right? He takes those and then I copyright strike him and it gets taken down straight away. And then he takes that same video again and it uploads again 10 times, and then it gets taken down and it uploads again 10 times and it gets taken down. So you're running out of time. Trust me, you are running out of time, because all of your different channels where you're changing your name, they're all getting copyright striked. Something about someone getting like copyright strikes. It's like I'm trying to get someone to get a copyright strike, okay? Because that's what they're saying, that someone's like a doppelganger, It's kind of like they have a twin. Not actually, well, you might have a twin flame, okay? But I'm picking up like an actual twin of a doppelganger. That someone's looking into a medical history to do with what I picked up on another reading, or what they're now saying, to do with like history tree. And that was to do with like Piscean, I think it was. And it was like, we're looking into our medical history to see if you're actually mine. Because it's a bit like twins. And I picked it up through the last reading. Gemini. Something to do with like suing, that came up as well, but like doppelganging, like we're trying to find out if you're actually ours or not. And someone's trying to find out, well, do I have the rights to this because is it actually mine? And someone feels like they're actually suing someone because someone really is, I don't know whether they're doing it underhandedly or not, but they're really trying to find out where they stand. It's like, well, I need to find out where I stand first, and I'm really looking into all of this to see if I can actually sue this person for some kind of like service rendered or something, some rendering on a house as well. Okay, like the house is being rendered and I need to know like for something rendered or branded. Someone's been branded, or someone's been rendered. Red. Someone's been rendered. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to grasp what those channel messages are. Rights rendered, like I'm trying to render my rights, or Brenda. Oh, they keep saying Brenda, something to do with like a Brenda or a blender. It's like, well, that blender is mine. It's like, no, this is mine. I paid for it. I own it. This is mine. Someone is going for a divorce, straight up divorce or something, and they're kind of like, well, I own the blender, I own the dicer. Oh, okay. They're also picking up an IISA account. Okay, if you've got an account which is an ISA account, okay, someone could well be in an ISA account, okay, that they're trying to get into your savings. It's something to do with someone's savings account, like an accountant. You could just be an accountant, but I'm really not picking this up as a good energy, guys. So please keep an open mind. Again, services rendered for like an ISIS account. That everything is being siphoned into a ISIS account, which means something that's being saved. Now I'm picking up Taurus energy, okay? Something is being saved in an ISIS account and it's being put there. Okay, sorry if you're a cross watcher, I can't remember your sign. You actually donated via the super chat. I really do appreciate that. I can't remember your name. Something to do with like the eyes, right? Something to do with the eyes. But it could be that I'm channeling your channel name. Okay. Retina. I can't think. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. But hi. Thank you again for the super chat in the thing. So again, something's being like siphoned, and I picked this out on another reading. It was a pot, a sump hole, and a sump lot of money. And it was going, yeah, it was going. But what I didn't say is, because I was still channeling through when it comes up live and I chat to people, okay, when it goes across, I was picking up that's being siphoned, like something's being siphoned. Now, because I'm picking up like a cipher, that someone's a cipher, they are a detective of code. Thank you for the person that's stealing my stuff. Hope you're watching. Okay, but again, someone is ciphering code, like or trying to decipher, trying to decide about ciphering money and how much of this code there is to cipher. Because a cipher is someone that tries to analyze code, but they're trying to cipher it, siphon it. They're saying siphoning. Also to do with petrol. And this is an illegal corporation that seems to be ciphering things. Trust me, there is. They seem to be siphoning stuff because it's being deported from one to another, from one to another. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go into a virus because this is a virus. They're saying that this is a virus. Okay? But I don't want to freak any of you out and say this is the coronavirus and all that kind of stuff, because we've gone over all that loads of times. So, but someone has got like a virus detection scam. They're saying a scam, virus detection scam. And it's being siphoned from one to another. Now, if this is not illegal and it's been legal for you and you know this, then you're just in a battle between that happening, because it's something to do with like, you own the blender, you own this, have it, I just want the payoff and I want it done and it's over and that's it. I've got my half, you've got your share and I've got my share and that's it. And it's done, okay? But I want to go back to the important messages of something happening that's illegal. Now, I'm picking up that someone is trying to decipher code of like Bitcoin or something like that. Yeah, thank you. Someone's doing something like Bitcoin or something. And I don't think some of them are doing it, but some of them aren't. They're studying how to do things with Bitcoin. Like, well, I mean, I don't know what that is. What is it, a coin? Or is it a bit of a coin? Or like half a coin? I don't know what it is. Is it half a crown? Half a crown. But that was British sterling like years ago, a crown and half a crown, and then it went to British pound, okay? Because there is, again, I'm still channeling. It's something to do with like the market of like money, okay? And then it's to do with like old money making old money new money. So it's ciphering. It is making old money into new money. It's washing. Someone's washing money. Someone's laundering. Someone's taking in someone's dirty laundry and laundering money. So I mean, you know, I don't mind what people do as long as it doesn't involve me. You know, you crack on. But again, there is a laundry service, and it's going from one, because I'm seeing like people putting this laundry, like washing this dirty laundry. Why on earth am I now channeling dirty laundry? Right? Someone's just moved and they're on their own, or maybe, and they're having to now try to afford. So if you've took some money from someone through a divorce, this channel message is coming from the other person, that they're having to do their own laundry. That they're having to do their own laundry. You've probably took their washing machine, bruv. Have you? Have you took their washing machine? Because it feels like someone just grabbed everything and took the whole lot. And it's like, well, I've got the washing machine, I've got the blender, I've got the fruit, I've got the ice, I've got the ice tray, I have got the stitching out of the cupboard, I've got the stitching off the curtains, I've got the stitching, and I've also got a stitch trying to do it all. But you let me take all of this stuff by myself and you didn't want to help me? Fair enough then. Don't have the washing machine, you're going to have to put a coin in order to do your own washing. That's what I'm hearing, Cancer. Okay? But I'm feeling as well, for some of you out there, that someone has actually got some kind of like dirty washing. And it's from this stop off, from one to another, and they've stopped off here and they're actually washing something. It's not a big message for a lot of you. That's really if you don't trust someone and you have this feeling that someone's stopping off on the way home, right? Because they're saying that someone's like doing this laundry thing, whatever it is, like they're trying to get rid of this scent on them and they're trying to like cover this thing up by washing their clothes and then like going through. Because I'm picking up like a going from like offshore to onshore, and I have to come through here, but in order first I have to be sure to get through this, so I have to wash everything to get back here. Now, some of that, it's because you might work at like a deporting place in a hotel, or like a, you know, someone that has an aeroplane and an aircraft, and people have to wash before they go through. Because I'm really picking up on China, of something being all washed down, like washing it all off and washing it down. Okay, but again, still that's coming through as the money. Okay, so I don't know how that's relating to you guys, but definitely someone's trying to like make old money to new money, and a lot of that could well be coming through as Bitcoin, that they're trying to see into, because by coincidence of chance, right, I normally watch stuff on the internet, which is like Netflix, okay, but on Prime, okay, or wherever, and I just so happened to be watching the other day, by chance, what I normally do, called Taken. Okay, Taken. Now, Taken, there was this analyst of this guy that used to go through all of these computers, and he was in prison. Okay, he was in prison. He got out and he started working for the government. And they asked him to join this team. I don't know if you've ever seen it, called Taken, right? But it's a TV show on Prime. And he was doing all this code, and he was actually saying in the last episode that I see, it was to do with like Bitcoin and stuff like that, and like had this app, okay, and it was an app. And they sold it for like, what was it, nearly $1 million or something, because it was an app, and it was something to do with like Bitcoin and changing it over and selling something to get like a profit on the internet and like stocks and whatever that is. But I think some of that is illegal, you know. Anyway, back off, Steve. Right? But again, people, if you watch a medium, you know, I channel some bizarre stuff. I do like bizarre stuff. Okay, so what we do is we look into each other's life. I'm not going to hold back. I'm just going to say things as they are. So we're looking into you, or them, or you. Still some kind of like channel messages as well. So let me see the shadow side of Cancerian, the shadow side. I'm also picking up a shadow on the lung or something. Okay, so the 10. So then we look into each individual life. So this is the dark side of the backside. It feels like I'm giving someone the backside. It's like I'm looking at my backside. Or I'm looking on the sunny side up. I don't know why, like sunny side up, or sunny. But it feels like someone's just watching someone in pain. It's like, well, I'm just watching you. I'm just watching you finish this. It's like I'm just watched you finish it. So someone has probably just ended the relationship, and it's like I'm just watching you finish it. You know, I'm just going to sit back and watch you end this. Okay, because it feels like I will end you. Is what it's saying. I will, and he says that in that film. He says that in Taken as well. Have any of you seen that Taken? He says, "I will come back and I will end you." Like, I will come back and I will end you. That's what it says. Like, I will come back and I will end you. If you do this again, I will end you. Or end you, or something's due. Like something's due. It's like someone's due. Like I don't know. It feels like someone got caught doing something. And it's like, if you do it again, I will end you. That's what they keep saying. I will end you. So show me this side. Okay, wow, the devil. Pisces, I'm sure. Did Pisces have this? No. There was a reading, I can't remember which one, had the devil upright. And there was another reading that had it in reverse. Okay, now it's upright again. So this side, the devil... This side has got the biggest dark side. The biggest dark side. This person as well here, okay, would start to self-destruct. They would more than likely start to overeat and also overdrink. I have to be very careful. I'm a Pisces sun with a Scorpio rising. They're conflicted of open and stuck and fixed. Right? So me, I can implode by eating. So I cannot drink or do anything because I'm trying to stop smoking. But again, through that devil energy, this person here can do any of those and all of the above. Meaning like I can start to eat, I can start to isolate, I can start to back off, I can drink drugs, alcohol, literally anything here, the devil. The devil here wants the attention. The devil here is introspecting, infecting. They're saying that something is being infected. Investigate an infection. They're saying an infection here. You know. infection. They're saying that someone is infected with something. Now, whatever kind of disease that might be, that can be an infectious disease sexually. I'm going to say it, guys. I'm sorry, but I do have to stop being Steve. That there's an infection that someone could have, transmission, because I'm picking up transmissions and transmission. But there's some kind of like someone's listening to the devil, right? So again, that's the ego. So you listen to the devil. If your vibration this side is so low at the moment, right, you're going to listen to the devil more than you are God, right? You can't go any further down than what you are now, right? But your ego can, and your vibration can go down to a point where you start to eat, where you start to drink, where you start to do drugs, where you start to do alcohol, where you start to listen to the devil. Because the devil, can't see him, can't see God either, right? You can't see light. Well, you can see light. I don't know why you can't see light. Someone can't seem to find the light. Like God just can't seem to find the light. Or I can't seem to find a light, right? But again, it feels like down here, this person starts to self-destruct themselves. Okay. Okay, so show me this side. But again, when I say sides, I'm not taking sides. I am literally a tarot card reader, guys. So, you know, it's an intense dark side reading. So show me this side for the dark side reading. Hierophant, Taurus. So a breakup of the marriage, okay? But it all went here. Everything went here. Everything, and I'm sure I can remember now. I can remember. Thank you for that donation. I really do appreciate it. Okay, it all went here. It did in that reading as well. It all came across to this energy here. This energy can be a slave driver, but can be a slave to society, or feel like I've been a slave to society, and that they're now winning. This devil here is winning over here, because this is 6, this is 5. Okay, so it's winning. Somebody won a battle of something. So I really hope that was good news for you guys, that won a battle to do with anything was like of an illness or something, okay? Because it feels like I don't know why I'm saying that the devil won, right? But again, I won. So all of those readings in the past that I kept saying about a court case and all that kind of stuff, it feels like this energy, whether people like an energy like this or not, went through hell. They went through hell. You know, they did. They went through hell. Devil did. He went straight through it. You know, so they went through that and came out the other side the winner. You know, and if you went through a court case with this person and you're on the other side of that battle, then I'm sorry to be the bearer of news that you probably already know, that this person won. But if you got into a fight with this person, they won. Because, I mean, you're going to see it differently and you're going to see it the same, you know. It's kind of like say. It's like say what you want, but don't leave me with no direction. Yeah. It's like, but I still have something that sounds like a direction. I've definitely got a direction. But they've got a direction and also a direction in life. You know, they are now feeling like they can take more responsibility for themselves. The devil in religion couldn't take responsibility for what he was asked to do. But this devil, what they're telling me here, now feels like that he can actually find some kind of responsibility in his life or her life. Okay, that I can find some kind of now responsibility for, which is being a landlord. That would be a company owner as well. Okay, that because you pay the devil had to pay a price, but we also have to pay the maker, which was also the son of God, right? So it has to pay. So someone really made this energy pay by the hell that this person went through. You put me through hell, I will make you pay. You know, you put me through hell, I will make you pay. Let's see. Cancer, Sun, rising of Venus. So I'm sorry, you know, but I can't keep being sensitive to people's, because you've really got to know tarot. You have. If you're watching a tarot card reading, and people now get very, I mean, like, trust me, guys. Okay, I'll show you something. I really don't watch that much tarot anymore. I don't have time. But I watched something, and I forget what her name is, and I watched it, and it really related to me, and I commented on her channel. I said, thank you so much. You know, I do have a big dark side as well, and stuff. You know, so you know, I don't mind taking on a piece of criticism, but it feels like that this person here was criticised, or Chris, the name Chris was Christine is pristine. So somewhat it's kind of like I'm sitting pretty. It does. It feels like I'm sitting pretty. So someone is very pretty, you know. But it feels like aesthetically, but it feels like, well, I'm now sitting pretty. Like I won, you know. Yeah. You see? Upright. This person has now got the upright. It's got the upper hand. This person, if you've still got a big attraction to this person, like sexually, they've got the upper hand now. You know, because I think that what they've done is withdrawn. Some of you, if you were fighting a battle of something, you've gone through your withdrawal. You've gone through your withdrawals, and now what you are is extremely finding your direction. Because you've gone through the mustard, you've gone through you've got the upper hand now. Withdrawal. You've gone through your withdrawals. Well, someone's gone through someone's drawers. Someone's going through someone's drawers, you know. Because it's like catfish, right? Catfish. Catfishing. Oh, is that... What does catfishing mean? Honestly, what does catfish... I don't think that's a very good word, right? Catfishing? Not saying that that's you. I'm just saying, like... Is that not a very good word? I don't know. Sorry for my ignorance. But again, it feels like a little bit like that. Like, go fish. It's like you've still got an attraction to me. You know, now I have all of this. You know, you have this dark side of this attraction to danger. Danger. It's a bit like Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Oh, my mum used to have one of those. Everybody, I don't know if you ever watched that. Again, but Danger Mouse. David Jason. He was actually in Only Fools and Horses, so if you're from Britain. But Danger Mouse, David Jason, and Penfold. Oh, my mum used to have one of those. It's actually in my tarot card. Have you seen the music that I did? The first one that I ever really did. That was Tarot Card Magic. Okay. And you can hear Penfold in that. He goes, oh, my mum used to have one of those. I used to have to take back the receipt. But I took back the receipt. Something to do with that. Oh, I'm also hearing someone else that... Oh, I'm actually hearing someone that I actually had to take off my comment section. Brown. Jackie Brown. Jackie Brown. Jackie Brown. You had to take you off because you were slating me in certain ways. But Jackie Brown, that was an old film, right? But she used to give me loads of grief like years ago. And now actually she commented, I could actually block her. I don't even know if it's a man or a woman. I don't know. Because I'm hearing like, when a man loves a woman, bright shade of pale. This is a brighter shade of pale. This person is now painting. They're painting. They're using their passion through painting as well. But they've also gone like a brighter shade of pale. So they've gone into a different shade. They're putting on makeup. They want to make up. Okay. This person wants to make up. Make up to then break up. It's like, well, I want to make up and then break up. I want to make up and then break up. Because I've got the upper hand. Brighter shade of pale. So show me this side. Next to the Hierophant. Oh, again, too many cards. Too many cards. So we're not going to take all those, but we are going to take that one. Okay. Now the reason why I'm going to take that, sorry, but I'm not taking 6 cards because I'll be here all day trying to read. But again, this energy here was in this reading the other way round, and it was there. Okay, it was there, and it was to do with a Capricorn, and this person here to do with a Capricorn and their child. Okay. Well, can you? I mean, if you're watching those readings, you know you must be as gobsmacked as I am, because that was there. So it's like, well, this child was here and now it's there. It's kind of like someone, I've got to stick with those, is being deported from here to here, from here to here, from those vice versa readings. This is the vice versa deck. But again, being deported from here to here. Sorry if you can't see the table, but again, being deported, like I'm being deported. And also being reported to the government. This energy here, whoever this is reporting an energy to the government. They're being like, or to solicitors, but the government. This person is also here going through the system. The system, like an only child. Like I'm an only child and I've been in the system in the past, meaning someone that was more than likely looking into an adoption agency. Or, I mean, you could well be looking into an adoption agency. But I'm picking up like there's a child in the system. And the Hierophant is still to do with like analytics and stuff like that. Okay? And I've gone through the system. Like I'm going through the system and I'm going through the system. Someone's really working the system. They are. This person here. They're still trying to work the system out. I mean, if you're in some kind of battle with this person is really analysing a situation of going through the system. They're going through the motions as well. They are, because it feels like a Taurus has turned their decision against them here because they're having to like. But also that is still a vulnerable child, because that is like the Page of Cups in reverse, like the dark side of it. Like the dark side of that, it's not a good dark side either. Because it feels like that if you had children together, the children are now suffering. You know, the kids are now suffering because of but, you know, again, who's the most important person in your life? And it does, unfortunately, has to be your own soul to show leadership of strength of someone to follow you, right? Because they follow... they follow someone that shows themselves to be who they are. They'll follow the bad and they'll follow the good, but they'll always see the good in the end. But you have to go through that motion in order for them to truly follow you, to see that you're doing well. Okay, so when you start to put yourself first, you have to, well, like I've said before, sorry guys, but again, if you look at what I used to teach with a cup of water, if there wasn't anything here, it would all come crashing down like the tower. Okay, so the support comes from you. Okay, so if you're physically not there energetically and you're physically not there at all and you've never put yourself first, and if you wasn't there, they physically wouldn't have anyone to support them here fully as a stable person that can hold them up. Okay, so you have to put yourself first because you're the one that's holding everybody up. Okay, but even though that they're probably here above you, you're still the one that's supporting everybody. Okay, so again, when you go into that kind of like method, it's my weird method of what I come up with 8 years ago. But again, you see, when you go through this method, Methodist, I'm picking up a Methodist church, like a Methodist church. Methodist or methadone. Someone could be taking methadone. So in the UK, that was called methadone. That is a pharmaceutical that was for addicts of, I mean, I can't say too much on YouTube. But methadone, DF118s, stuff like that. Okay. But again, I'm picking up like methadone, or I'm picking up Methodist meth. Or I'm picking up like Methodist church as well. Like I've been through the system of the church. This person as well, they weren't trapped very well. You know, they wasn't. Someone out there, they went through this religious place, okay, as I'm looking at now, as this is a past reading. It's a past, present and future, but I'm seeing it all. This person had to go through a through like a, what do you call it, like through the system of being abandoned by parents, maybe. Okay, not for everybody, cross watchers. If you haven't, then you haven't, and if you are and it's sensitive, it's probably best not to watch. But this person also went through the system of probably being abandoned by their parents, something to do with an addiction. Okay, and because of an addiction, this child got pushed out from their relationship with their family, and some of them went into a system that ended up going through a religious system, and through that religious system, some of them, that wasn't very good. That wasn't very good for them. They had an experience through this Hierophant. So they're also saying now that they had an experience through this separation of this marriage, because it ended here. This timeline now is ended. It's began now. To every ending is a beginning, and to every beginning is an ending. But there isn't one. It's one. That's why it's the Magician. Your soul doesn't die. Your meat suit dies, but your soul never has. It's always been here. Always. It's there. Like, you know, it's there. So there is no ending and there is no beginning. You know, there's a cycle of your expectancy of life and your human experience, but every ending has a beginning. As a beginning ends, a door opens. You know, a path is led by this person's past. They lead by example of their past and not their future. They are being led by society, pretty much, the Hierophant. They're led by society belief. You know, physical manifestation of society of belief, of things that they've got through this system, is now that they have to believe in this system because it works for them, but it isn't working. And they've been through this also with you guys. Wow, that is 50 minutes. So I'm sorry you've only got 2 cards here, but that's why I do Patreon for $5, okay? For $5 you get access to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and then also these readings and different things that I do. If they do go to Patreon, they go to Patreon. It's $5, guys, okay? So what we look into, more cards and keep going. Sometimes we look into thoughts and feelings, see how much time there is, but we're supposed to look into, or will look into, the subconscious memory of how they think and how they feel about you now, okay? But that will also come out through the tarot cards that we do more and then clarify them, okay? So normally that lasts for about 30 to 40 minutes as well, okay? So if you want that reading, you can join Patreon, $5, okay? If you want a personal reading, you can also reach out. You can follow any multimedia piece of site that I run. Also, I really hope that you guys like the music that I've been doing. Some of people don't, but hopefully some people do. If you do want to follow those and you like the full versions, sometimes they come out on here, but the majority of the time they'll always go out on Lucid Dream Tarot Music. If I can get up to quite a few, that channel will open up more to me then, and I can do more of things that I've got future planned. But if you like the music, I really would appreciate your support with Lucid Dream Tarot Music, okay? And I think the intro was on, some of the intro, it was a new intro, but music wise was on the beginning of this video, okay? So hopefully we'll see you over on Patreon, Cancer, and see what's happening through April, okay? All right, guys, thank you very much. See you again soon.